11 countries with a statue of Skanderbeg, Albania's national hero. Albania's national hero, George Kastrioti Skanderbeg, not just made his mark in Albania, but other countries across the world also recognize his exploits. This would explain why a bunch of countries have a statue or monument dedicated to him and the Albanian people. In this video, I'll show you 11 countries that have a statue of Skanderbeg, Albania's national hero. Stay with me till the end and subscribe now if you haven't. 1. Tirana in Albania. Obviously, as the national hero of the country, there's a statue of Skanderbeg in the capital of Albania. This statue is located in the Skanderbeg Square and was inaugurated in 1968 on the 500th anniversary of the death of Skanderbeg and was created by Odihise Pascali, an Albanian sculptor. This statue of Skanderbeg in Tirana is 11 meters, that is 36 feet tall. It portrays him on a horse, fully dressed in his battle regalia and holding a sword. It is made of bronze material and carefully balanced on stone pedestal. This is a perfect description of the life of Skanderbeg, and it commemorates him resisting the Ottomans. 2. Pristina in Kosovo. Another country where there's a statue of Skanderbeg is Kosovo. Just like in Tirana, it is located in the Skanderbeg Square in Pristina. This statue was erected in 2001 to commemorate Skanderbeg's multiple fights against the Ottoman forces. This was just after the end of the Kosovo conflict in 1999. Kosovo and Albania have somewhat shared histories. During the Second World War, parts of Kosovo were absorbed into Italian-occupied Albania. In fact, when Kosovo declared its independence from Serbia on the 17th of February 2008, Albania became one of the first countries to officially announce its recognition of the Republic of Kosovo. Many other countries, including the United States, have now done so. 3. Skopje in North Macedonia. And again, another square. A statue of Skanderbeg was erected in 2006 in the Skanderbeg Square, Skopje. It was aimed at being a symbol of inclusion for ethnic Albanians in the country. Albanians are the second largest ethnic group in North Macedonia, as they form over 400,000 people, or 24.3% of the resident population. The Skanderbeg statue in this square is also made of bronze material and very similar to the ones in Tirana and Pristina. The square in which the statue is located is generally used to organize large gatherings and celebrate sporting or cultural and political events that are somehow related to Albanians or their history. 4. Geneva in Switzerland. This is another statue of Skanderbeg that was sculpted by the Albanian sculptor Odihise Pascali. It was erected in 1997, and the statue symbolizes the history of a small and interesting nation and also their uniqueness. This statue is located at William Rappert Park, Geneva, Switzerland. This is quite a different statue from the others, as it showcases just Skanderbeg's bust and not him in his full regalia. It is also well seated on a tiled base as opposed to the stone vestry had. 5. London in United Kingdom. The statue of Skanderbeg in London was unveiled on the 100th anniversary of Albanian independence. This was on the 28th of November 2012, and it is located on the corner of Inverness Terrace and Porchester Gardens. And of course, the bronze material statue was created by Krechnik Chiku only showed his bust. Unlike other statues, the description of this one clearly defines who Skanderbeg was, and even a newbie will get the picture. The inscription on the front of the statue reads, George Kastrioti Skanderbeg, 1405 to 1468, invincible Albanian national hero, defender of Western civilization. Whew, what could be more descriptive than that? 6. Karakot, Ukraine. There's a Skanderbeg statue in Karakot, an Albanian village near Odessa, Ukraine. It's located right in front of the Karakot House of Culture. This is a more recent statue of the warlord, as it was planted in 2019 and shows his bust. There are about 5,000 self-identified Albanians in Odessa, Ukraine, and their largest concentration is in Karakot. This statue symbolizes the heroism of Skanderbeg and makes sure to let the community of Albania in Karakot and in Ukraine generally feel very close to home. 7. Budapest, Hungary. Hungary and Albania have a very great relationship. To further strengthen this centuries-old alliance and friendship, a statue of Albania's national hero Skanderbeg was erected in Budapest on July 5th of 2021. As you might have guessed, this statue also only featured his bust as with some others. This statue was actually gifted to Hungary by Albania. The then president of Albania mentioned during the inauguration of the monument that no historical figure is a greater embodiment of the friendship between our two peoples. Sounds like a healthy relationship between both countries to me. 8. Michigan in United States. Yes, the United States. There's a statue of Skanderbeg in the United States of America. Michigan has a large Albanian community, and the statue sits in front of the St. Paul Albanian Catholic Church. It was created in 2006 by Kresnik Chiku, an Albanian sculptor working in the US. This Skanderbeg statue in Michigan, as at the time of creation, was the first of its kind in the country. As opposed to the previous bust statues we've seen of him, this is more similar to the full statue in Albania, Kosovo, and North Macedonia. 9. Rome in Italy. A war-ready statue of George Kastrioti Skanderbeg has been in Rome, Italy since 1940. If you're familiar with the history of Italy and Albania, this shouldn't come as a surprise to you at all. It was created by Raffaello Romanelli, an Italian sculptor, and sits at the Piazza Albania, a metropolitan city in Rome. Italy and Albania have had a very interesting relationship over the years. At some point, Albania became a component of the Italian Empire and was turned into an Italian puppet state. However, currently, Italy is one of the most supportive in Albania's attempted inclusion into the European Union. 10. Brussels in Belgium. The statue of Skanderbeg in Brussels, Belgium was built by the Albanian diaspora in the 1960s. There are over 60,000 Albanians who live in Belgium. It is located in Square Privo de Lune, oriented towards Avenue Chazal. While this statue does not feature just the bust of the warlord, it is not also as huge as the others and does not portray Skanderbeg on a horse. It shows Skanderbeg standing with his sword and shield, ready to defend his people. 11. Madrid in Spain. Lastly, Spain is not left out of the race as there's a statue of Skanderbeg located in the Plaza de España in Madrid. It shows Skanderbeg on a horse, but as opposed to holding a sword, he holds a spear in this case. This isn't unexpected as there are over 4,000 Albanians living in the country, with the most concentration being Madrid and Barcelona. As you've seen, these 11 countries all have at least one statue of the warlord. Do you know any other places with a statue of Skanderbeg? Do let us know in the comment section.